Ladies and gentlemen, we're back. What's going on, guys? Welcome everyone who is watching. We're back with yet another live stream. We're back with yet another weekly update. Hope everything is working. Let me check the stream quickly. Today we have a lot to discuss. Number one, let me know which side you want. You want left side? You want this? I can be mirrored in any direction you want. But today we're going to discuss many important things. Number one, of course, we have to talk about the weekly challenge because, as you know, we did have the Avalanche weekly challenge this week, and we're going to talk about that and announce the winners. You know, each and every week I give you a challenge, you have to program something, and then we check together next week. So this week's challenge was to program something on Avalanche. So that's something we're going to discuss. We're also going to talk about the recent announcements on Moralis because we have a lot going on. We are very much ahead in our developments on C# library. That's coming out hopefully in November. I hope it's gonna be in November. Maybe sooner, but hopefully in November. With the C#, of course, you can do Unity. That's a big thing. That's maybe the biggest thing why we do C#, because we want to be in Unity. We want to have native support for Unity. Also, React Native coming soon as well. This one hopefully in October. This is a matter of weeks that we're working. In a few days, we're launching the Polygon bridge. That's going to be very nice because it's a plugin and it's going to be moralis.plugins.bridge. And you can go from Ethereum to Polygon and back. You can take assets back and forth. It's gonna be super easy. So a lot of things happening. But also a very important theme that you've probably noticed is the fact that crypto is really being tested now. From many directions, crypto is being tested, and many interests, of course, don't want crypto to succeed because we're replacing the financial infrastructure. With Moralis, it's so easy to build anything. You can build the DEX, you can build an exchange, you can build the wallet, you can build all kinds of different applications when it comes to remittance, when it comes to trading, when it comes to whatever you want, really. And of course, that is replacing the current financial infrastructure. And not everyone is happy because a lot of people, as you know, they make their fortunes by being in the middle of all transactions. It's like Gary Gensler, the head of the SEC, told himself when he worked in finance that the whole idea with the traditional finance space is to be at the neck of the hourglass. You know, the hourglass, the sand flows from one part to the other. And so the financial space, of course, they are in the middle, and billions, trillions of sand is being transferred. And if they can take 1, 2, 3, 10 sand, it's amazing. It's a lot. They just need to take a few sand out of this huge flow of sand in the hourglass. So what does it mean? It means that in order for us to have a bright future in crypto, it's important that we have developers that build and that developers can build easily. And that's why we're working each and every day on Moralis to ensure that we have great use cases, that we have great apps, that it's easy to build, because only through great use cases and great adoption can crypto also become a political force. At the end of the day, it's all about how many people support crypto, how people badly need crypto, how many people are living in crypto every day. And that's the metric that we have to optimize for. Just like when the internet was new and the internet was growing, many people did not want internet because now people can communicate. It's so dangerous. You have all of these people communicating online. God knows what they will tell to each other. God knows how they will organize. God knows which kind of chat rooms they will create and what kind of plans they will do now that they can all talk to each other instead of just watching television and getting information we feed them. It would be so nice to ban internet for many people in the early days, but internet become too big too quickly. So you cannot ban it. There's too many people use it. The same has to happen to crypto. So that's why our mission is to make it as easy as possible to build. We have great use cases and great adoption. That's very important. Now, as you know, we're publishing educational content on YouTube all the time. So if you just go to the latest videos, I highly recommend you watch some of them, especially the long form ones, because we're doing a lot of long form content. What does it mean? It means that we're doing these videos that are 1 hour, 2 hours. Like, for example, this one that Philip did, how to create a DEX. It's a 1 hour video he published a week ago. Also, this ultimate NFT guide. Let's see where that is. Somewhere here, ultimate NFT guide. Ultimate. Yeah, this one, it was 2 weeks ago. He did 2 hours. Highly recommend watching these long ones because it's like mini courses where we explain. As you know, this week we launched Avalanche. I mean, this is important. And we created a tutorial here as well, how to program things on Avalanche, how to program simple dapps on Avalanche. That's very, very important as it's just more power to the developers. You build once, it runs everywhere. And soon we're gonna go into the Avalanche challenge. We've also been doing a lot on the NFT front the last few months and days. And I created this video where I show you how to use our NFT API because it is pretty powerful. You can basically build your own NFT marketplace using this API because we give you search. You can text search any NFT you want. It's kind of like Google. It's kind of like Google for NFTs. You can get all metadata, all ownership, all transactions, all past history of NFTs. So this is something we're doing. And of course, we're recording more and more videos each and every day in order to push the education. Because once again, it comes back to the mission. Why are we here? I mean, what are we doing? And the most important thing we're doing here is that we are allowing developers to build quickly and deliver use cases. Because only use cases will ensure that we are having adoption. Without use cases, no adoption. And without adoption, crypto cannot be a force in the world at all. So that's very, very key. That being said, guys, let's go and discuss the Avalanche weekly challenge. We did have a submission from Tijan. Big shout out to Tijan. As you know, each and every week we give you these challenges. Mostly it is so that you train your brain and you train your skills for development. And so this weekly challenge, let me find it. It's here. And then I go to weekly challenge there. This weekly challenge on Avalanche, we have one submission and that's from Tijan. So he's automatically also the winner. Previously, we had like 5 submissions in the last one. This week, we have one from Tijan. And I highly encourage you to participate in the next one, which we will also announce on this on this stream. So he built this app. Let me play it too. Is this a good... Let's see. Wait. I want to open it up in a window. 1 second, I will download it and then I will open it up in a window. Let's see, like this. Yeah. So let's see, this is what he built on Avalanche. 1 second, like so. Number 1, connect wallet to see balances. So you log in with your MetaMask, very easy with Moralis to fetch all balances from all chains. There you go, you see NFTs already with Moralis, you get all the NFT metadata. Super easy to fetch that. And of course, token balances. This is insane quality that we're seeing right here. Very easy to transfer any token that you have, with Moralis transfer function. Very easy, one line of code. Next, the chat. That's interesting. We have chat as well. So you log in with your MetaMask, you see everything. You also see which network you're on, as you can see, Avalanche. And you can chat in different chat groups as well. So it's something like a social wallet. I remember I chatted a lot on Poloniex in the past, the troll box on Poloniex was insane. And of course you can swap. I mean, with Moralis, it's so easy to do all of this. You can swap back and forth any token to any token. You can select token here, but it only works on Ethereum, Binance, and Polygon because it's one-ish, I guess. As you can see here, very nice clone of Uniswap. And this is the power also of crypto. It's so easy to build insane things. Like, for example, you build your own exchange, you build your own wallet, you build your own whatever financial idea you have. It's very, very liberating. What else we have? We have support for unstoppable domains. Man, this app is very nice because it demonstrates so many features of Moralis, like unstoppable domains. We need to use this app like some kind of boilerplate because it literally demonstrates everything. Swapping, real-time communication via chat. It's very nice. And truly, we see so many things incorporated here. And of course, like you did see the resolution of domains, which we support as well. Yeah, very, very nice. Big shout out to Tijan. I mean, this is insane quality. Very nice quality. And you can see the different chains, your balance and stuff on different chains. One thing you can add, by the way, we need to have this app as demonstration, as demo of different features. So one thing you can add if you want is that you can link several different addresses to the same account, so that you have an account, but you can log into the same account using many different addresses, and you can do that with a link. We have this feature where you can link many addresses to the same wallet. Let's see the bridge, but I guess the bridge is not working yet because we haven't released it yet. It is coming in a few days. It passed our testing, so we need to release the bridge. Yeah, you didn't demo the bridge because we don't have it, but the bridge is coming. The bridge from Polygon to between ETH and Polygon is gonna be here. Yeah, so big shout out to you, Tijan. Great work, and you are the receiver of the second ever NFT. Moralis Mogul. So please write in the Discord your address and we're gonna send it. Also, we have some ideas what we should do with NFTs. I think we will rethink a bit because we want profile pics so that it's easy to use in profile pics. So I think we will redo them just to be more like profile pics. And we had some ideas in the team. We should call them like bored mages because you know, with Moralis, it's so fast to build. You become bored. You've built your whole project. Now you're bored. You're the bored mage. Let's see what we can do. But we want to beat like profile pics. So we want to have it more zoomed in. So I think these ones we will redo just and like zoom in more. And this one as well. But yeah, we don't have exact how it will look, but it will be cool if it's possible to use like a profile picture. But yeah, you are a true winner of this week's challenge, and also we're gonna send you merch. So please also contact. You can contact Kreshimir in Discord. You find Kreshimir there, and he can hook you up with some nice merch. Why? Because we have now merch store, and we will give you a coupon code. You can go here, you can buy all kinds of things. Hoodie, you can buy t-shirt, beanie, this one. Guys, I don't know why you would buy this one, but you can buy this one. Man, I don't know, this one is, I'm not a fan of this thing. I mean, what is this? You can buy it. Old school bucket hat. Oh man, I don't like this one. But you can get it if you want. Tastes are the taste is different from person to person. Also, I'm personally not a big fan of caps. I know people love caps, but yeah, they're not fitting my head. More correctly, maybe my head is not fitting the cap. But I'm a big fanatic of course, t-shirt, hoodie. This one very nice, beanie, mug, very nice as well. But this one, yeah, I don't know why we have it here, but it's nice. It's nice. So we can cater to different tastes. Yeah. So you can get anything you want. Perfect. You get merch and you get NFC. That's amazing. Now, as you know, we have a few hackathons going on. We have the Polygon hackathon. We have the ETH Global hackathon going on right now as well. And those, I don't think you can register for anymore, but soon we're gonna have another one. I don't know if I mentioned it, but you should now already start registering for Chainlink Fall Hackathon. Let's see, I will pull it up. This one we're sponsoring heavily. You should join this one. You go to chain.link/hackathon. Go right now, chain.link/hackathon. So you can register and you get insane prices. I mean, the price pool is massive. And if you use Moralis, you have so many things. You have so many things you can win. Let's see, are we the... Oh yeah, see, I'm even the... I don't know, see, I'm judge and speaker. But I'm at least the speaker. I don't know if I'm judge, maybe not. And as you can see, we're sponsoring this whole thing as well. So if you participate and use Moralis and you build something for the Chainlink Hackathon, you're gonna get greatly rewarded. We have some, yeah, very nice. All in all, go to chain.link/hackathon. So it starts on October 22nd. So it's quite a long time, but register already and think already now what you will build. So this is gonna be very important. We're gonna do workshops as well. But what should we do for next week? What kind of challenge will be good for next week? We are releasing the bridge. We are releasing the bridge in a few days. But what could be interesting is, I will get into the chat soon, guys. But what will be interesting is to see some more use cases, because now we've seen a lot with the login, see assets, all of that. Maybe we should do more in terms of gaming, but we did have a lot in terms of gaming with Game Jam. So in terms of what else we can do, probably some kind of NFT thing. Maybe we should do some kind of NFT challenge this week, where you have to build something that that is within the NFT space, maybe your own collection. Let's do that. Let's do that maybe. That it is NFT focused. NFT week. We can have NFT week because we have a lot of stuff going on, guys, with NFTs. We are soon releasing OpenSea integration, which means that you can very easy list your NFTs on OpenSea without paying any gas. So that's going to be huge. We have, of course, our whole API, and we want more and more features of the API to get discovered. So this week, so let me write it in the chat here. This week, we want something with the NFTs, maybe some kind of game, some kind of wallet, maybe something else you can do. So this week challenge is NFT dapp, ideas, games, wallets, some kind of collections. Let's see when we release our OpenSea. I want to release it this week, but it may be a bit too optimistic. Games, wallets, collections, something else. I mean, if you want to take NFT further, of course, you can do like financial NFTs. But this is gonna be complicated. If you want to make like, you know, some kind of real estate app, each real estate NFT, or if you want to make some kind of contract options, contract futures, contract NFT, those ones are a bit more complicated. But you decide yourself what you want to do. Let's see also here how I posted last week. Yeah, exactly. Let's do like this. Post results as comment to this post. Perfect. Yeah, let's do like this. Is this how it works? Yeah, they get notification. Perfect. So this week's challenge is NFT dapp. And we hope to see a lot of submissions with NFT related, because at the end of the day, you need to understand what is popular right now. And we clearly see that NFTs are popular. People are Googling NFTs, how to build with NFTs. And always, whenever there is a new trend in crypto, it's a very nice way to learn about that trend. So for example, right now we clearly see NFT hype. It's still here. And it's very nice to learn about that technology when the hype is here. Maybe in a few months it's going to be DEXs. We can learn about that. Maybe in a few months it's going to be some kind of DeFi. Well, we can have themed events based on the current market conditions. So that's very, very important. Because of course, it's always fun to build something that people may use tomorrow because they're interested. So that is the ambition here, that when we are doing a challenge, of course, the main thing is to learn, that you learn something. But who knows? If it is in the spirit of the current wave, what is hot in crypto, it might also be big. But of course, the number one thing is that we learn, we experiment, and that's the whole idea with weekly challenges. So next week, we're going to have another NFT, and that is going to be more like a profile. We want to do more with profile pictures, and we may also redo the current ones to be profile pictures as well. So it's possible to use them as profile pics. But yeah, big shout out again to Tijan for this week's submission. Very, very nice app. And I'm really saying that this should be like our demo app, because it has everything that Moralis has to offer, almost everything, except for like linking wallets, and also the bridge is gonna be here. Very nice. And you also get merch. We'll give you merch. There you go. Very, very nice. Okay, guys, let's go to the Q&A. We take Q&A and we see what you guys are writing. So Victor is saying, I registered for ETH Global Hackathon, but I still did not get invite email. So you need to contact them. I'm not exactly sure how they operate, but you should have been invited. It feels that it should have been working, but you need to reach them. Go to their Discord, ask around how it is. I have an app in development using Moralis in NFT space. A cross-channel NFT OpenSea. Very nice. Integrate project. That's fantastic. Submit that next week. Sir, I'm watching your simple blockchain. I'm downloading in GitHub. Post in forum if you have any questions. We're making travel entitlements NFT. See, I mean, there are many use cases. Travel entitlement, something else I'm sure you can do as NFT as well. Dapp made with Moralis, people can buy the NFTs and use them for their travel or sell them when tourism recover and make. Yeah, perfect. Looking forward to seeing that. Another big announcement, by the way, forgot, is the fact that we are expanding the team. You know that we're always expanding the team. But we have some recent roles. If you go to talent.moralis.io, you see all the recent roles. We're looking for account manager. This is basically if you worked as an account manager in the past, you've been having a lot of communication with clients, you've been managing accounts, you've built strong relationships, you know tech, you know Moralis, it could be very interesting. So go and sign up for this account manager if this fits you, of course. And you can check here as well. We're looking for QA, testing engineer, backend developer. We're always looking for dapps. So that's also something you can check out. You can see all jobs right here. The team is growing very, very quickly. And that's exactly how we like it. Okay, more questions. I'm watching. Oh yeah, so this one we did already. Take it easy with the coffee, exactly. How can there be more React Moralis videos, tutorials, docs? Hi Ivan, can there be more tutorials on React? Most tutorials use vanilla.js but HTML. Yeah, I mean, we do tutorials in vanilla so that everyone understands them. And if you know React and you watch how vanilla is done, it's easy for you. But vanilla is mostly for people that, you know, if they don't know React or they use something else, they should still be able to understand it and know how it is. But it's good feedback. We will probably do more on React as you say, and we have a lot of hooks there as well that we've prepared for React. We can show them and demonstrate in a tutorial series. We do have a tutorial series for React we did months ago, but it may be a bit outdated because we did it in May or something, and Moralis changed so much since then. So I don't know if it's even relevant now, but we have something there you can start with. But we need to do it more. Google authentication in a few days. This one is basically finished. We need to push it. Any news about Unity SDK? So Unity is the C# SDK, and I hope we can do it in November and publish it. More video on swap. We have a lot. We have a full tutorial how to do a DEX. Check this one. If you want to create a DEX, here Philip shows you how to do it. Let's see if we can get some demo here.
You're using today, this will have the same functionality, and here is the final result.
I mean, if you want to clone Uniswap, you want to do something that
all of
they
do,
do,
able to trade.
This is how we do
and
it. And you can integrate it in your own dapp
easily.
easily.
Here's the rent token, you can fill in a price automatically.
Yeah. I'm in your academy going full-time. How much time can you expect a smart contract person master Solidity? Depends on how long you study. It should, if you study really hard, you can easily build smart contracts in a few months. But smart contracts are easy to get started with and difficult to master. So while you can start creating things very quickly, to master and to do it without bugs, to do it without security issues, it's a journey, and you should probably work in a team in order to learn that. Because of course, if you do on your own, you publish it, you're gonna get exploited. Because Solidity is very easy to start. It's like JavaScript. If you know simple JavaScript, you know Solidity basically. But to master it, that's a whole other level. And also, it's all about the fact that you need your own experience with Ethereum, with blockchain, that you use it and you see what's possible. I mean, what kind of security mistakes can you make? And in some cases, it's only possible to know that when you've tried yourself, because you feel what's possible. You've been using a lot of smart contracts, you've been using a lot of dapps. So that's how I would say. But to get started and get productive and get already full time, I think you can do it within a few months if you're really dedicated, because it's not rocket science to get started. But to master it, that's difficult. But that's like with normal programming as well. You can easily create websites and the stuff within a few months, but to master it, that's going to be a long time. But it's okay, because it's you can still work full time anyway. But you should not be responsible for the final result. But you can be part of the process, of course. Pull request, yeah, we'll check that. He has very well explained courses. Philip, I guess we talk about Philip. Yes, it's very, very nice. Who owns Moralis? Moralis is run by us and our team. How much it costs? You can use it for free. If you need bigger plan, you can contact Krashimer in the Discord. Just found Moralis yesterday and I already have MetaMask Informatic login working. Awesome system. Nice. Nice. Daniel, big welcome to you. If you have any questions, you can ask now. But by the way, this chat is not for technical questions. For technical questions, you guys can go to forum. But more long-term questions, or yeah, more theoretical questions, we can discuss it. Hi, Ivan. Is Moralis going to integrate Rootstock? So RSK Rootstock, we're gonna integrate anything, guys, as long as it grows. So are there any stats on Rootstock? If they are growing, let's see, RSK, crypto, is there any metric like TVL or something? Overtakes out there, some article. If you have some chart, we can definitely look into it. I know Sovereign. Sovereign is very interesting on. So this is from May. Let's check. So Rootstock is basically taking Solidity and Ethereum and putting it in, as a sidechain to Bitcoin. And they have now 1.4k Bitcoin, which is like what, 60 million bucks? Oh man, it's not a lot. Or am I counting correctly? So let's see, is it like, it's 40k now? Or what is it, 42 or something? So, but that was in May, so maybe it's bigger now. Is there any chart? See, I want to see. Here is the chart. Here's the chart. Is this the one we're looking at? I guess this is the one we're looking at. So we take this and we take the Bitcoin price to get the USD value times 40k. All right, so it is something like, no, sorry. Yeah, it's like 89 million. 89 million. It's not a lot, okay? it's not a lot, guys. It's too early. See, if we integrate something, we want to ensure that it's adopted, that we have a lot of adoption there, because if we integrate something, we want to have supported for life, basically. And if we integrate something that is not big yet, like for example, Rootstock, it's not big yet. When it is above 1 billion, then yes. It's like with Solana. By the way, am I looking at the? Is this total value locked? Maybe it's not, because it's like in 2VP. Cap, active accounts. Anyway, if they have total value locked around 1 billion, then it's interesting. It's the reason why we decided to do Solana, which we're doing very heavily now, and we're integrating them, is because total value locked and users are going a lot. But this is unfortunately a bit too, let's see, addresses. I hope they will grow. It will be very nice because it is on Bitcoin, and that's amazing, of course. But the market is telling what it is telling, and that is that right now, at least right now, not a lot of action. Maybe in the future it will be more. Sir, please make one more video on exchange. Maybe you can explain in the forum, Anurag, what you want, because we have videos on exchanges already, like I showed you. All right. More questions. MetaMask network tracker. So this one we did a few days back, I think like a week back, how to program network tracking. Let's see, in videos we go here, and then we go to that. Yeah, here you can see when the user switches networks and stuff like that. Solidity tutorials, we will have a lot of Solidity tutorials, guys, when we have Solidity integrated, and we're working on that now. I don't want to give any I hope it will be at until the end of the year that we will have Solidity working, but it's a big project because Solidity is completely different from Ethereum, and our goal is to integrate it in a way where you guys don't have to worry about the differences. You use the same API, the same SDK as you do now, but also on Solidity. I was using Ceramic yesterday, threw it out yesterday for Moralis after seeing how easy. Perfect, Daniel. That's great to hear. That's great. Hope you like it. But you do seem to like it, so that's amazing. If you guys, let's see. If you guys invited to teach in free code camp, oh yeah, we want to teach in free code camp 100%. What topic are you going to propose And why? Probably it's going to be something with JavaScript, how to make dapps quickly as a web developer, or how to code dapps with cross-chain dapp with JavaScript, because that's really the strength of Moralis, that you can do anything you want with simple JavaScript. Even if you come from traditional web space or mobile space or whatever, you don't need to know anything about blockchain. You can easily build working apps with simple JavaScript. So when it comes to free code camp, I think that's a very nice topic that we would do. And there we would easily do like 10-hour content. And we are already in touch with them. If you are in touch with them also, you can ping them again. So they see that this is a topic that is in demand, because we would love to do something. So this one we took. What is the timeline for Polygon SDK? So Polygon Bridge, it's literally like tomorrow, okay? It's literally tomorrow. Is it possible to integrate Polygon without Moralis plugin using Mat6? Yeah, you can do that. I mean, you of course, you can do that already with using Mat6 API, because you can do any API call from Cloud Function or from SDK. You can do whatever you want. But with our plugin, it's just gonna be very, very native. It's gonna be moralis.plugins.bridge, and then I mean, it's gonna be amazing. But of course, you can do anything you want yourself using the APIs already. Yes, that's such a good decision, guys, because integrations were not ready for. Yeah. Good to hear, Daniel, that you're enjoying Moralis. Is VeChain EVM compatible? We don't have plans yet. I don't even know if it is EVM compatible. If it is, and they have TVL growing a lot, we're gonna look into it for sure. Ivan, what's the status of Definity Internet Computer? We're not doing anything there at the moment. Although we did interview the team a few months back for our channel here. But the same, guys, it's always the same. We need to see traction and adoption. The fact that people are building, so that we don't integrate something that nobody wants. I mean, that's the main thing, and that's how we're looking at it. But long term, the ambition is that we support everything. But short term, we have to prioritize. So that's how it is. So with Definity, it's not on the roadmap at the moment. The roadmap on the moment is Solana, very important. It is plugin SDK, very important. C# Unity, very important. React Native, very important, and so forth. Yeah. Moralis plugin with PancakeSwap. We have already with PancakeSwap. You can get prices from PancakeSwap using our price endpoint. You can trade on PancakeSwap using our DEX. So you can get prices and you can trade. So what more do you want with PancakeSwap? I would say that we fully support everything. How do you make money? Well, the more you use, the more you pay. We have a generous free plan, but if you really go to production and you have like hundreds of thousands or tens of thousands or a lot of users and a lot of requests, then it is pay as you go. And also premium support. I mean, maybe that's the biggest one going forward, because big projects, they want premium support. They don't want to use something, just free. They want premium support, they want account manager, and that's, by the way, why you should apply, if you have the correct experience, to account manager position. We're growing our organization a lot. So it's gonna be very, very important for us to onboard a lot of people that know how to manage accounts, build accounts, build relationships with projects, and so on and so forth. And we have already account managers, but we always want talent. If you have worked with this for decades, that's the kind of people we want. If you really are experienced account manager, that's the kind of professionalism that we're looking for. Top books you recommend? Well, there are many books I like, and I have recommended many on the channels in the past. Lately, I haven't been reading a lot, but one book you really should read is the AI. What's called like AI Super? Let me just check it. I really like this one about China and the US from the UI. Yeah, exactly this one. This one you should read. I recommended it in the past as well. Very, very exciting. I mean, then I also like these AI books. This one, Nick Bostrom. Let's see which was his book. I know he has a very nice book. Yeah, this one, Super Intelligence. This one I recommend. Yeah, but I don't know what kind of books you want me to recommend, because I don't really have any blockchain books. But AI books I love. I love this, AI books. I did AI master when I studied computer science. So these ones I can recommend in terms of, science and what you learn. There are many books on the business side that I also liked. There was one I read just recently about network effects. I don't even know what it's called. It was a long time ago I actually read a nice book. Maybe you guys can recommend me something. These are the ones on the top of my head. I read a lot of books like on the tax system and stuff like that, but I don't know if that's something I want to recommend. See, I don't read a lot of not science, like science fiction. How do you say it? I don't read a lot of fiction. I read mostly non-fiction. Like, for example, these AI books, business books. There was one business book, I don't remember what it was called, but I read it recently about the network effects. How to ensure that you have a network effect in whatever you're building. Because look at crypto, it's all about network effect. How can we get as many people to use crypto? And there they had examples with Amazon, the network effect, and how the same thing with Apple, network effect. And so in crypto, it's very important whenever we're building some kind of dApp that we always think about network effect. And this can be, for example, that you join and you can refer friends and you get some kind of bonus when you do. It's very important when you're building a dApp. And these things we normally don't see yet in crypto, but they will come because it's classic. They work everywhere. So actually, if you just read a few nice like tech books, business books, you can apply them in crypto and you can really get a huge advantage because crypto is so early. Nobody is really doing any best practice, best standards. When you look at internet, each and every application that is big, they already have implemented everything you can think of. They have already thought about network effect. They have already thought about how to do the best A/B testing with everything, with the design, with the onboarding, with the user flow, and so on and so forth. And so when you come and you want to build something on the web, you cannot compete because it's like everything is already been figured out. Everyone has been thinking for decades how to make a nice service on the web and how to ensure that people use it. So they have implemented everything. In crypto, it's so early, man. People don't implement anything. Like with Uniswap and other protocols, it's so early on. It should be that I can refer a friend and I can easily get, $500 for referring a friend to Uniswap. If somebody does something like that, that would be huge. Or how we get network effect in other ways. So that was, but I don't remember what it was called. If I think about some book more, I will tell you. But maybe you can also tell me some books. When Solana until the end of the year, where can I learn exchange tutorial for free? Well, I just told you that you watch this video. Here, create DEX. And if you watch it, you will learn. It's actually very easy with Moralis because we give you a plugin with that. Moralis is an amazing platform. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Really love what Thanks guys. Very appreciate. This is the kind of thing that really motivates us a lot, where we see that you guys like it and so on and so forth. It's amazing. Where would you start if you didn't know anything but were aspiring developer? JavaScript. I would start with JavaScript. Start with JavaScript, not Solidity, because with Solidity you will not see any cool result quickly. With Solidity you can upload a smart contract to the blockchain, but then what? You cannot interact with it without JavaScript. So I would learn JavaScript, because with JavaScript you can build websites quickly, you can build dApps quickly, you can use Moralis easily and build a DEX, for example, you can do with JavaScript. And if you want to learn, you can go here to ivanotech.com, you can go to courses, you can go to, let's see where we have it. Let me find it 1 second. It is JavaScript. We have one for blockchain developers. If you want to become a blockchain developer, you go here, JavaScript. There you go. By the way, we're gonna publish a new version of this, but we have this one, JavaScript for blockchain developers, on our in our academy, Avalanche Academy. Go and check that out. And we're gonna, by the way, soon publish a new version of this. So this one is really from scratch. It's talking about the mindset, teaching you about HTML, teaching you how to do your first JavaScript script, how to launch it. And here, the best thing with this is that you get this hands-on experience. You clearly see the results of what you're building. And that's a big problem normally if you want to learn like something like, Python. I love Python, it's a nice language, but if you are a newbie and you start with Python, you cannot make like a shiny website with buttons and people can visit it and you can, but with JavaScript, it's so nice. But this whole debate, which language is best for new beginners, just pick something, you know. It's the most important thing is that you pick. Everyone has their own favorite language that they think beginners should learn. So I don't want to enter that debate. But yeah, for me, JavaScript, but it doesn't matter. Look, if you want something nice to build quickly, to have something that works, like you can click buttons, you can change the website text, it's amazing. And you can do so much with JavaScript. Vision Easy VM, nice. My last company used it for supply chain management. Perfect. So I'm going to be writing my contract in Solidity with Truffle compilation. Is going to be an issue with this, or can I use Moralis? Yeah, Moralis is for off-chain. So you deploy your contract using Solidity like you normally would, but with Moralis you can listen to updates, you can listen to events. Let's say you build a smart contract and let's say it's something for supply chain. You can easily say, hey, this event, maybe it's like a new product is produced and you emit event in smart contract. You can get it into your database in real time. When users move their funds on chain or interact with smart contracts, you get that in your database in real time, and so on and so forth. So it's still that you use Truffle and stuff like that to upload smart contracts. And once you have that, it's very easy to then plug in Moralis and get all the data and stuff like that. So Moralis is off-chain. It's for off-chain getting data from the blockchain and building, because you know, smart contracts, it's like 5% of your app normally, smart contracts. Then 95% is how the hell do you read from the blockchain? How do you make sense of it? How do you index it? How do you show a nice interface? And so that's what Moralis is for. More growth from, thanks Eli. Management and data storage, and just interact with my contracts via web. Yeah, you can do that. You can also interact with smart contracts via Moralis, because we have made it easy with Moralis.execute function. It's a new thing. It's coming to docs very, very soon. But we made it super easy to run smart contract function. It's Moralis.execute function, and then you just say which contract API and function. It's as simple as to guess. Hi Ivan, is Moralis team possibly focusing on Moralis EVM mainnet, or is it not worth it because they're already... So our focus is to help developers to build on existing ones, but when you say like this, it's almost like I'm a bit inspired that we should do some kind of EVM. If we have something meaningful to add, we will do it, but Moralis EVM would be amazing. Yeah. Maybe we should do it, man. You're almost inspiring me to do an EVM. Ivan, how about Moonriver? So, see, I mean, the thing with that, I want to have Moonbeam. I think we're gonna wait for Moonbeam. And the reason is because Moonriver is on Kusama. So is this gonna be the main thing, or is it gonna be Moonbeam? Because we need to know where the money is gonna go. Is it gonna be on both? So that's why we are watching a bit, because liquidity begets liquidity. So either Moonriver or Moonbeam will be the main, you know, I don't really understand how they're thinking that they're gonna have two. And that's why we're still, I mean, we're watching it. We want to integrate, but they're gonna have basically two chains, two versions, Moonriver and Moonbeam. And we want to support the main one where most developers are. So we're still not sure. Is it gonna be Moonriver or Moonbeam? Should be Moonbeam because it's polkadot. But this whole situation with Kusama and polkadot, in some cases, it's more confusion than good, because some people say, it's a testnet, but it's not testnet because it's real money. It's worth money. And some people say, it's not real money, it's testnet. So let's see. We don't want to only support some kind of testnet. We want to support the main thing. And as far as I know, right now, there is no Moonbeam. There is only Moonriver, right, on Kusama. So I think when they add the polkadot, we're going to be there. We're going to be there. And of course, with the fact that people are interested, but we get questions about them a lot. So probably we're going to add them quite quickly when they go to polkadot. Are you planning to add new courses like Solana, Solidity to... Yeah, we're adding courses all the time. Soon we're going to have a new JavaScript course. Solana course probably going to come when we've integrated Solana here. Which I think we did have a few others. But yeah, we're always working with new courses on our academy. Blockchain Revolution is absolute starting point if you have no Web3. Book. Nice. Blockchain Revolution, Don Tapscott, nice. Personal growth. Yeah, I mean, in the past I read a lot on that. Well, I like the 10x rule. Very good. Very good, actually, yeah. I don't know if there is some other book, but see, the thing I really liked in the 10x rule is, number one, there is no shortage of success and good things, because somehow we people naturally feel that there's some kind of shortage. You know, if this guy is successful, this other guy cannot be successful. So it's somehow natural to our human psyche that we see someone successful, we become jealous, but I mean, it's horrible. Instead, it's better to figure out. I mean, maybe they can give you advice. If your neighbor is super successful, don't hate. Go ask him, hey, can I help you? Tell me how you did it, because you can also do it. And there is no shortage of, there is no shortage of who can achieve what. I mean, that's a good thing. And it's a lot of other good things there. Yeah. I mean, I have many other ones that I've read, but it's no other one that I remember as much as that one, 10x. Yeah. I mean, I've read the other ones, like, Think and Grow Rich and that, but I don't know. I don't think I got anything out of that. Because there are many books like tell you a bunch of stuff, but there's no practical one like the 10x. That one was very practical. The problem, see, I don't even think you should be reading that much personal growth, because the problem is that you read and watch so much personal growth, you don't do anything. I mean, that's the problem with this whole personal growth industry, that you think you're doing something good. You're like reading, man, I'm getting so inspired. You're like getting so inspired watching YouTube, reading all of that. And then you see it's already evening, you have to go to bed, you haven't done anything. And then you wake up, you're like so inspired, you're reading more and more, and then it's evening, and you go to bed, you haven't done anything. So, I mean, maybe read one and then do something, so you don't waste so much time in the personal growth. Because I know a lot of people, they are professional personal growers. They grow their personality all the time, they don't do anything. They try to find like new gurus. It's not good. And they're still, instead of doing something like learning how to program, building something, organizing something, they're growing themselves by not doing anything. Rich Dad, Crypto, exactly. Yeah, I mean, this one is good. This one I read a long time ago, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. That one is very good, but then he started to pump out books like each and every week. So he now has like 20 books about the same thing. And his financial predictions are very bad. Robert Kiyosaki, horrible. I mean, he's been saying that stock market gonna collapse now for decades. And that's not good, because it's been going up like hell. But yeah, of course, his initial book is good. That one is good. What else? Which nice books have we read? Let me check, by the way, I have all of these audiobooks in my iBooks. Let's see. I can tell you, because it's been a while now. Oh, this one. See, this one is quite nice. 48 Laws of Power or something. It's a bit evil, I can tell you that, but some truth there for sure. Oh, I have another one. Is about KPIs. This one, speaking about business books. I don't know if you can. Oh, it's Measure What Matters. It's a good one, but it's one thing to read it and another thing to implement everything in that book. We haven't implemented like even 1% there, but we need to. So Measure What Matters is a good business book. 10x Rule. This one I told you. Yeah. See, the problem with books is when I read it, I go to sleep. I cannot read it. I need to listen to it. And especially, yeah, I cannot, I will sleep instantly, very quickly. So I need to listen. Insane how early. Yes, we're early. We use, oh, perfect. Nice to hear, Philip, that you used for proof of concept. If we win, will you wear a bucket hat? Exactly. I can wear it for you. I don't even have it. We discussed bucket hat. I was pondering, we already said it in November. We hope to get it in November. A native, nice C# Unity API. Will integration with Solana be based on? No, it's going to be real Solana. But also this one, it's not out yet. But when I say Solana, it's going to be core Solana. Because with Solana, it's very interesting. It's not EVM that most dapps are using. Most dapps are actually building natively. So it's very different. I'm doing Python Django course now. It's not bad. Ah, perfect. Yeah, it's good. Can you add CDC? Yeah, we'll check it. Love you, Ivan. You're my... Thanks. Love from Spain. Martin, big shout out to you. Thank you. Yes, that's a great course. Perfect. Will Solana tutorials be on Rust or JavaScript? It's mostly going to be how to use them with Moralis, so mostly JavaScript. But then, of course, you need to know Rust to develop smart contracts for it. So we probably need to have it as well. You should buy the bucket hat. Exactly, maybe. So, when will... we need to add it. Is Yomo in the chat? We need to add it to the docs, because I think it's out. Let me actually check it in a window here. Let's see. Do we have it? Moralis.exe. Yeah, see, it's here. The args, I don't know the args. They should be in the... So this one will interact with the smart contract. Maybe it's already... I think it is documented, actually. It's not documented. But it is there. It's an Easter egg. Oops. Yeah, this one we need to document. It's an Easter egg, if you can figure out how it works. Yeah. What is Hyperledger in blockchain? Oh, it's permission-based blockchain. Makes sense to wait. Exactly, yes. We're going to wait a bit. Cardia chain, nice. Hyperledger, yeah. 10 years plus experience when to start career in blockchain. What should be the path? Join ivanonTech.com and we will tell you, because we have a good system there. When you join, we give you a kind of like account manager. They guide you through your journey. I'm glad you inspired you about Moralis EVM. I thought about it. Easy to publish. I mean, we should do EVM maybe. I mean, that would be fantastic if we did an EVM. And we could launch some nice optimizations. We'll look forward to Moralis cookbook. Exactly, we should do a book. We should do this, book where it's like some kind of insect, What is this publishing book? It's like camel, some kind of fox. Is it O'Reilly that have it like that? I read many, like introduction to Pearl, and then some kind of camel on the, or introduction to something, and some kind of goat on the on the book. So these guys are big, yeah. Where I get perfect code any man, we already discussed about the exchange. We have exchange there in YouTube. If you want to ask something specific that I don't understand, you can go to our forum.moralis.io and we will help you. So go there. Yep, action is all. Yes, better to grow. Exactly. You have to give action to what you want. Exactly. Always be building. Is Microsoft showing interest with blockchain by licensing their languages, such as C# to the scheme? Which scheme? Whole crypto is a big scheme. C# is open source, so anyone can use it for anything. Also check out Abundance by... nice. Yeah, but don't check it out too much. Like Abundance, this thing can easily be hijacked by this, law of attraction guys, and it's good. Look, I do believe in law of attraction, but some people they take it too much. Like they take so much law of attraction, they read it every day, like they find new ways to attract stuff. They never do anything. They are, what is it called? They overdose on abundance. Maybe what is it called? They yeah, probably abuse. Yeah, they abuse. Yeah, exactly. So when I hear abundance, it's a nice word, but also it's it can be easily hijacked by this. Yeah, you know, it's a whole industry, this, you know, selling abundance. And yeah, anyway, off topic. Always be building. Yes. See, speaking about Richard, I read his book. It's good. This one is good. Sci-Vibe, exactly. It's very practical. How to go to the bathroom to like have the optimal speed in terms of, you know, doing different things, whatever that means. But yeah, I mean, it is good. It's good. Like how to. I read it in the unedited form. It was very nice because it's very interesting. You should check it out. It's definitely not one of this abundance, you know, this and that. I mean, it's very practical. I read it. I don't remember much except for like he said, I don't like turn on the water while you go to bathroom so you can like quicker wash your hands or something. Yeah, I don't know. It's you can check it out. Literally, I was into personal growth, not doing anything. Exactly. I'm on book 5 of Game of Thrones. See, I would love to read them, but I'm gonna fall asleep too quickly. And I did see the movies. I guess the movies are not as good as always, but yeah. Is there any usage of Node.js? Yeah, a lot of usage of React, and yeah, a lot. Oh, this one is good. I like this one. This one I've read. Exactly, paper books are fiat of knowledge. That's very true. This one I liked. And the only thing I remember from there is that in the 20th century, the whole struggle was that people wanted rights. You know, we created communism, we created socialism, we wanted to have rights. And we fought unfairness, that, you know, 100 people work, they don't get any pay, and then whoever has the means of production. I mean, you all know that last century it was capitalism, socialism, communism, and so there was this whole growth of the different ideologies, and capitalism won that battle, like contest of ideologies. But see, this century is different because now we're not fighting fair, unfair, like should you pay, should I pay, like how we should divide resource. It's not relevant because AI can do everything. And so we're fighting irrelevance. So the people of today, they're not fighting this fair, unfair, how we divide resource. It's more, I mean, how do we not become irrelevant when AI can do so many things? And a few people, it may be so that a few people control the AI and everyone else is completely irrelevant. Because in the past, at least the factory owner needed the workers, so the workers can say, hey, you know, give us some rights, okay, otherwise we go away. So there had to be some compromise. Here, when people are facing irrelevance, it's totally different. So yeah, it's some interesting thoughts there. Breathe, oh, probably good. Yeah, I like these ones, like concrete, like how I should breathe, stuff like that. Can I create blockchain transactions based on real data of airport? Yeah, you can do. You can do it with Chainlink. If you want to do some of that, go and participate in the Chainlink hackathon. Chainlink is how you take real world data and put it on the blockchain. Yo, Martin El Grande, we miss you. Nice. Big shout out to you. Maybe for Moralis NFT profile, we can create our own. That's a good idea. But I think we will design them. So they're like very nice, and yeah, and it's like mages. Please make. We already discussed that. So Moralis Expert is launching soon. Why? Because we do have the course, the Moralis course coming out soon, and with that, also it's about this. And with that, we can have tests and we can have certification for Moralis Mage. So this one is coming up soon. I want to join the team some time ago, but was too busy. Great to see platform progressing fast. By the way, I have to look at Light DeFi. Have never seen it. Converting Light in. Have never seen it. But yeah, Rodrigo, apply to more jobs. I mean, we're always looking for someone. Is it possible to index Ronin? We want to index Ronin chain, but they don't allow anyone to do it. I mean, I guess they allow a few selected partners because I think Nansen got access somehow. But nobody else has access. It's Ronin, it's very closed. It's totally centralized, but it works very well for them. It works extremely well for them. So, but I'm just saying, many people are asking us, can we do it? We really want to do it. So if you are in the Axie community, you need to tell them that, hey, give access to Moralis, okay? Because we would love to add it. We would love to add Ronin. We can't. and that's why we don't have it. But I hope they will open up more, because they did open to Nansen. So Nansen can now add it to their like analytics page. So we would love to have dev tools for it as well, but it's up to them, of course. If they feel ready to add it, then we're also, I mean, we're there day one, because there's no question about the fact that it's popular. It's billions and billions in value. It's insane. Of course, we're gonna be there. How can we put dapp in production? You email Kreshimir, or you can DM him on Twitter. He will give you production servers. Thanks, Ivan. Oh yeah, this one we did. I'm not sure what you want in terms of question, because we already said the decks and stuff like that. You can go to forum if you need help. Happy to help there. The quest of the rose, a future, nice. Nice. Future looking tale. Need to remember that. When this one is coming soon. Another great book is Why We Sleep. This one I read, but I fell asleep, ironically. I fell asleep. I was traveling back to Sweden. I started to listen to it, but then I fell asleep at the train. Oh, I know one. Bad Blood. This one I listened to in the past. It's about the Theranos situation. Very interesting. If you want to read how that happened, Bad Blood, read that one. I listened to the audiobook. Any news on adopting ZK? Yeah, the ZK Sync need to go to mainnet, and then we'll adopt it. Any book to understand blockchain very clearly? I don't know any books that do that, but in the academy we have it very clearly. Very clearly. I mean, if you go through our courses, you will understand it easily. So I recommend this one, Blockchain and Bitcoin 101. Let's see, why is it closed though? Oh yeah, here. This one. Highly recommended. Highly. Yeah. Can I intern at Moralis? No interns, guys. I'm sorry. We're not big enough for interns, because interns, it's more work than results. Normally, it is like that. But it doesn't mean that we cannot collaborate, because look, if you are a React developer, we can still work together. It's just not like, official internship. But if you can do something on your own, like you can create the boilerplate for Moralis, you can do different. I mean, we have open source the SDK, so you can build a bunch of stuff like how to get started with the Moralis app and React. So we would love to work that way. But interns, it's mainly for big companies, because when you have a real intern, you take on an intern, it's a lot of resources actually, and the companies never do it to get some work done. It's mainly like a marketing thing, that you can get some interns, they experience the company, they see it's very nice, and then when they are educated and smart, you can hire them, and then they will come to you. Because intern is actually more work than results, because they cannot produce anything without someone holding their hand. So yeah, we're gonna do it at some point. But now I can just refer to the open source world where we can collaborate. But thanks for asking. I really appreciate you. Hopefully in the future there will be another opportunity. Today is indeed a question day. Yes, many great questions. Thanks a lot. Great, there's improvement always. Yes, crypto assets. Nice. Guys, thanks a lot for being here. That's the last question. Thanks a lot for contributing. Amazing questions, amazing interactions. Was fantastic. And it's very nice with questions. So the next week, we're going to have at same time on Wednesday, such stream. We have it every week. Remember that next week's challenge is to build something with NFTs. Go and join our Discord, because here is where you can submit. You can submit your NFT projects by answering to this thread. Yeah, so you answer by, let's see, create thread. Or actually, thread, it will archive. I hope that it didn't archive a bunch of submissions for the Avalanche project. Yeah, let's not do like that. You can just answer, You can just click reply, like so, to this one, to this post. Yeah, man, I hope we didn't nuke a bunch of submissions because the thread got expired in the Avalanche. Anyway, Avalanche is over. We do NFT now. Perfect, guys. Magical Land. MMORPG. Seems like RuneScape. Alpha version. Yeah, we need to have playable version. Thanks a lot, guys. Thanks a lot for today. See you all very, very soon. Have a good